Hey there, it's Tresa. I'm going to share a recipe today with you, but it is not something to eat. And I'm going to explain that. But first, I want to talk to you for a minute about toxins, because there are toxins in everything, my friends. In the food we eat, in the products that we use, in the air, in the water. So we have to do the best we can, right? One of the biggest toxins out there is fragrance. And when it comes to household products, one of my biggest pet peeves is laundry, soap, dryer sheets, fabric softener, all of that. There are so many chemicals in those products, and the fragrance is so powerful. Have you ever gone for a walk in your neighborhood and you know it's laundry day when you can smell the dryer sheets from like 3 blocks away? That fragrance is loaded with chemicals that are toxic to our body, mind, and our spirit, I believe. So they coat our clothes with these chemicals, and then we put them on our body or on our children, on our babies. We sleep in the sheets, we dry off with the towels, and it's just not good for you. There are ways to make your laundry smell great, super clean, but do it with all natural ingredients, and it's super affordable. So and those toxins in those products, the chemicals that are in cleaning products and laundry and personal care products we put on our body, and shampoo and lotion and soaps and all that kind of stuff. I could go on for a long time. If you want to learn more about that, I actually have some classes that I can share with you. But the reason that what happens is they disrupt our hormones. They act as fake estrogen in our body, which causes problems for both men and women. They can cause autoimmune disease, migraines, digestive issues. The list goes on and on. So one of my passions is to help people to find clean alternatives. Now, I will tell you, and I'll share more about this at the end, I do pantry makeovers, and I do like a household products makeover where I will go through with you virtually. We'll meet online on a Zoom call, virtually, and I'll go through what's in your pantry and help you start switching things out. I will also do that with personal care products, cleaning products, all that kind of stuff for you. And I have a special offer going on right now. I'll drop that information below. But I give you tips, I give you recipes, but what I also do is I give you a plan so that you can start switching things over. And I'm not saying dump everything, but let's start with the things that are most important, and let me give you some really affordable alternatives. So today I'm going to share with you the recipe that I use to make laundry, a laundry powder. You can use it in any kind of washing machine, and it works great, and it is super affordable, and the ingredients are so simple. So first thing we're gonna do, and I've already got that in my bowl, is 3 cups of baking soda. I just buy the local grocery store brand baking soda. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I do buy a different quality for like baking and stuff, but for this, it's totally fine for cleaning, and I use it for other things. So I've got 3 cups of that in my bowl. And now I'm gonna add 3 cups of Arm & Hammer's Super Washing Soda. So I'm gonna put that in, and like I said, and it's so affordable. This whole batch is probably, oh, I knew I was gonna run out. I have another box of it. Hang on. I mean, each of these is only like a couple bucks at the store, $2-3 bucks. So, all right, so there's 3 cups of that. So this whole batch that I'm making probably cost me about $3. So I'm gonna there's some lumps from that. So I'm just gonna work the lumps out and add my other ingredients. So next thing we're gonna put in is Epsom salt. Yes, Epsom salt. A cup of Epsom salt. Again, I just buy, nothing fancy. You don't want anything with any fragrance in it. You want just plain Epsom salt. Nothing else in it. And you're gonna dump that in. And then you're gonna put in a cup of sea salt. So this is just an all natural fine sea salt that I get at the grocery store. Again, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Cup of sea salt. And I'm going to stir this up and make sure I don't have any lumps in it. Like I said, super, super easy. And the way I'm going to make it smell great is I'm going to add some essential oils. And you can pick whatever you want for essential oils. It does not need to be, I mean, you can decide what you want. I'm going to use a couple of blends from doTERRA. That's the brand of essential oils that I use. If you want to get your hands on some essential oils, I can help you with that too. My link is below. I can also make you a cart, a specific cart just for you with whatever products you want. This is a blend called Citrus Twist, and I'm going to put in about 20 drops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this was a limited brand that was available on a deal, so it smells really good. And then our protective blend called OnGuard, which has lots of great immune properties, cleaning. It's great for cleaning. And I'm going to put 20 drops of that. And that's it. And I'm just going to stir it up until those essential oils, they'll kind of lump a little bit when you first put them in. If you keep stirring, it'll really distribute them really nicely. And you'll have, there's another essential oil that I really like for this, which is doTERRA's blend called Purify. And Purify is almost like an all natural pine solly kind of the scent, and it's very powerful, and it has a lot of really good cleansing properties, but it's also great for odors. So I will add, sometimes I'll put that in my whole batch. Sometimes I'll just add a little bit of that per load, depending on if it's a really stinky bunch of towels that have been sitting around for a while, that got kind of stinky, or somebody's been out working in the yard and things are really stinky. I might add Purify to that, and sometimes I'll make a batch. I switch up the oils every time I make it. So super easy. And the cool thing about this is you only need a tablespoon per regular load. If it's a really large load or a little bit extra dirty load, then I'll do 2 tablespoons. So this is going to last a really long time. And what I do is I store it in a glass jar. Now I have a glass jar in my laundry room that has like a pop-on lid that kind of sits on an angle to make it super easy to grab it out. I'm making this extra batch just to store right now. So I'm going to put it in this big jar and just cover it up. So I am just going to ladle this in. Try not to spill too much of it. I thought the ladle was smaller than it is. And try to get it into this jar carefully. And I just want you to see how much it makes, because it's going to fill this jar, and I don't even know if this jar is going to have room for all of it actually. So I'm just going to keep going. And this, my family's been using this for a while now. We absolutely love it. It gets everything super clean, and I just throw it in with the clothes. Like I said, you don't need much, so it lasts a really long time, and it works amazing. So I also want to show you a little trick. So I don't know if it's gonna fit. It might. So really close, but I think it will fit. This is a 1/2 gallon glass jar, and let me just put the rest in like this. Totally non-toxic, so you spill it or whatever. I mean, obviously you don't want to eat it, but it's not going to hurt anybody if you spilled a little on the floor or whatever. You just clean it up with some water and it'll be good to go. So that's it. I made this huge jar, couple bucks, and you can either put like a measuring spoon in there. This is a tablespoon, but I like these scoops that I get in, like doTERRA has like a fiber, and they used to have greens, or protein powders, any of those kind of things. You might get these little scoops, and they measure out to be about 2 tablespoons. So I know that if I use half of this per load, or if I want a bigger load, I'll do 2. And I keep that right in the jar, put the lid on, and it's good to go. And then I just scoop it out, pop it in my load, and I'm done. It is amazing. So if I will pop the recipe below, super easy. And if you want to learn more about natural products that you can use in your home, I am telling you that you can make so much with essential oils, and it is so incredibly affordable and so much better for you. If you want to do a pantry makeover with me or a products makeover, I would love to meet you online and help you to figure out better choices for you and your family. I hope wherever you are, you're having a beautiful day. God bless, and I'll see you soon.